My name is Jeremy Jones. I'm one of the associate directors here at Take Stock in College with post-secondary retention and student support. Just wanted to kind of talk about the opportunities about first generation students and how it helps you being a first generation student on your campus, and how can you help students relate to your experience at your college. So let's start off with first person want to tell me your name and what college do you attend?
My name's Vanessa Lopez, and I attend Florida Gulf Coast University.
My name is LaTracia, and I attend Indian River State College.
Okay. What year are you guys? And what are you studying?
I am studying criminal justice, and this is my fifth year, my senior year.
This is my third year in college. I'm classified as a sophomore, and my major is bioengineering.
All right. So as a first generation college student, I can tell by my experience as a first generation college student, I kind of looked at it as an opportunity to, one, figure out a new opportunity for my family to understand what education can do for me. So with that question, what does first generation means to you, and how has it been an experience for you during your college journey?
Being a first generation student for me is just being a good example that others can look up to. Just leading people, just guiding people, just sharing, my college experiences with others so that they may learn from my experience, the good times, the bad times, the challenges. I can help people to overcome their challenges with the things and the lessons that I have learned from being a college student.
Okay. Vanessa?
So a first generation college student, I feel like it's somebody who doesn't have as much of a connections to knowing where to go, who to talk to, what to do in like a college situation, scenario, environment, stuff like that. So like as a first generation college student, it can be kind of confusing or intimidating to find what you need to succeed. So as a first generation college student that's figured some of that stuff out, I'd like to share my experiences and kind of give advice, give pointers to students who may not necessarily know where they need to go or what they need to do.
I'm glad you guys both said that, because right now, one of the things that I wish I would have known coming into higher ed or going to my first year degree is just to get involved. That's one of the biggest things is, as a first generation college, it's so overwhelming at times. And you're like, man, what do I get myself involved in? Do I not get involved in, or do I overextend myself? So maybe try to find a way to create that balance. So with that thought, what would be something that you wish you knew before coming to college as a first generation student that you know now that you wish you would have had as your first year experience?
I wish I had a little bit more guidance, because both of my parents did not go to college. So I had to, step into the unknown. I had to really just learn things on my own and gather as much information on my own and do my own research, go by my own experience, go on my own journey, without having someone else's history or what they did in college, just making up my own experiences being a college student overall.
Going off of that, I believe that a lot of the problems that college students face as first generations the moment they walk in through the doors is being able to communicate with adults in the offices, like financial aid, advising, stuff like that, admissions, because most of the time you're more worried about what classes you're going to take, where you're going to be, how you're going to live, compared to how you're going to pay for these things, who do you have to talk to figure out how to pay for these things. And it's just mostly getting out there and talking to people and getting connected, I feel is the hardest part.
As being a part of Take Stock in College for a couple of years, a couple of semesters, what would be something that you would do to help a new incoming freshman or sophomore in the program? How you would help them with their journey and utilizing the strategies that Take Stock in College try to do for them? What would you do, and what would you say to them to get them, to kind of be successful?
I would personally tell them to keep your head up, keep going, no matter the bumps that are in the road, no matter the challenges that you face, no matter how hard it gets, keep your head up, because you can endure as long as you're trying your hardest, You know, as long as you are studying, as long as you persevere, as long as you endure the hard times, you will be able to push through. You will be able to succeed. You will be able to push past your limits, no matter what may try to come your way, no matter what may try to block you. You know, and just doing what I'm doing now with Take Stock in college. You know, the way the way we make videos, give tips unto other students. You know, it's just a way of leadership. Everybody needs leadership. You know, everybody needs that guidance. Everybody needs help. Everybody just needs aid. And what best to get it from your peers.
I'd love to hear that. Love to hear it. Vanessa?
Yeah. I believe that like with incoming freshmen or first generation college students, it's just giving them like that positive energy, that, you know, encouragement to go out there and do things on their own, and then obviously guide them in the right direction if they need something. Kind of tell them, okay, if you need help with school, go to the library and go find academic advisors or something like that to kind of help them.
Okay, that's a great segue into our next comment. What would be some of the departments or campus resources that you have on your campus that you will wish that your students can get involved in that are part of Take Stock in College?
I would say in advising office, you know, seeking an advisor. Because like I said, everybody needs leadership, everybody needs help, everybody needs guidance. You know, some people go into things blind, you know, some people go into things with a lack of knowledge, and they need resources. And what best to, you know, seek someone who is older, you know, who has more experience than you, who has more knowledge than you, so that they may be able to teach you and so that you may be able to learn from them. So I'm going by my own experience. I am a student who seeks my advisor. I always will. I've always been in good communication with my advisors. And let me tell you, they have helped me. You know, I probably wouldn't even progress the way I did if it wasn't for the advisors that I had. They will uplift you, they will motivate you, they will encourage you, they will make sure that you are on top of your game, they will make sure that your, you know, just your overall college experience, you know, is together, that you're organized. So I think seeking an advisor is very important.
Okay. Anything you want to add to that, Vanessa?
No, I think advisors do a lot for you, and then based off of which advisor you go to or which one you're assigned, they can pretty much direct you in any direction that you need.
And I like you guys putting that point out there, because a lot of students want to self-advise, and sometimes it's not a great idea. And a lot of first generation does do that, or they look at their peers as advisor, even though the friends might not even be in the same major, but they sure will listen to them. So that's great advice for you to take your peers, let them know that advising, it will be helpful. And then going there with I guess an agenda to your advisor, kind of letting them know who you are as an individual, be able to help you kind of tailor-made your experience. Because all about the class sequence is going to help you see if you can persist, graduate, and move forward in your degree attainment, if you make sure you take the right classes at the right time. Because we all know sometimes it's not easy to take certain classes at, you know, fall semester, spring semester, summer. You want to plan those things accordingly. So I'm glad you guys kind of pinpoint on using advising as a key point to your success during your journey at your institution. One thing I do want to add to that, you know, as a first generation college student, what does success look like for you? Like moving forward from today to your future graduation date, what does success look like for you and beyond?
Success looks like reaching my highest potential, you know, just being able to graduate, you know, being able to encourage others and push others, you know, to let others know that you can be successful, that you can earn that degree, you can succeed. You know, it's just actually, you know, just enduring to the end, just, you know, persevering, like I said before, and just being able to say that, yeah, I finished, I got my degree, and I'm ready to just go into the next chapter. I'm ready for a new beginning. You know, it's almost like once you graduate, you know, you are on a new journey. You are, you know, it's almost like a new life has begun. So.
Like, I love to hear that. Here at Take Stock in College, as being an associate director for retention and student support, I know the biggest thing is being a self-advocate. You, as a first generation college student, you have to know that you may feel like you're in murky waters, but you did the hard task. he showed up. So now let's finish through, get the people along the way that create that village around you that help you be successful. So it could be peers, it could be faculty member, it can be the employers or the community stakeholders, or it could be senior staff on that campus, could be that support for you. But the biggest person that in this whole realm of things is yourself. And so hopefully I want to leave you with it today is that no matter what we have said today is really on the student taking advantage of any opportunity that's on their campus that fits for their needs. And one of the biggest things, you got to be able to express what their needs are. So as a first generation college student, learn sometimes it's okay to mess up, because that's going to go figure out where you're going to go and how can you pick yourself up day in and day out, because it's never ending. You know, education or learning should never ending. It should always be some opportunity to learn something. It could be in the classroom, out of the classroom experience, because that's what you really learn how to utilize your degree. You know, everything you learn in the classroom is really just theory until you put in real life practices. And so hopefully as a first generation college student, you know, me being a first generation college student, being a part of certain things on campus helped me understand that somebody's looking at me. It could be your family members, it could be friends, it could be people that's in your community. You can be a light for that individual. So please continue to persevere, continue to move forward in the things that you do in your journey. Here at Take Stock in College, we do wish you the best, and we always continue to support you guys. And we just want to know, what else can we do as Take Stock in College to help you with your journey, especially as a first generation college student? What can we do as a service and a department?
Take Stock in College has actually given me a great opportunity. I probably wouldn't be in a position that I am in right now in college if it weren't for Take Stock in College. So I just want to thank everybody, all the staff, all the mentors who are involved and who has, you know, helped me get this far, and, you know, who has just led me and blessed me to be able to just pursue my college career, to allow me to fulfill, you know, my dreams and aspirations of, you know, earning a criminal justice degree, and just being a source of a blessing.
Vanessa?
Going off of what she said, I do agree that Take Stock in College has done a lot for their students. They give them information about FAFSA. They give them information about how to be a good student, how to study, how to not like stress out, all that kind of stuff. So not only is Take Stock in College, you know, giving the resources to students that they need, they're also allowing them to get those degrees and have that support system that I feel is also very important when it comes to getting a college education. Because not only is it about how am I going to pay for this, how am I going to get those good grades, it's also about how are you going to be happy doing all of that at the same time. You don't want to overstretch yourself, and you want to make sure you're happy while you're doing everything else, and also having enough free time to yourself to do everything you need plus everything you want.
I do appreciate you guys taking your time out today to speak with our Take Stock Nation. As we sign off on today's podcast, can you guys give me one word or one phrase that you would like to leave with our first generation college students here, part of our program at Take Stock in College? What will be that one phrase or one word that will get them through the rest of the semester?
Well, I would just say push past any limitations.
Keep that hope that you're just going to do better and just work hard.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining our podcast today as we talk about first generation experiences. And as you guys have shown today, continue to persevere, continue to move past the status quo. And I do appreciate you taking your time. Thank you. And we sign it out.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.